Okay, we start with the introduction to air conditioning. So air conditioning is a combined process that performs many functions simultaneously. It conditions the air, transports it, and introduces it to the conditioned space. Okay, it provides heating and cooling from its central plant or rooftop units. Yan yung location ng main equipment mo. It also controls and maintains the temperature, humidity, air movement, air cleanliness, sound level, and pressure differential in a space within predetermined limits for the comfort and health of the occupants of the conditioned space or for the purpose of product processing. So two types, for the product and for the human or occupants ng air conditioning natin. So ang air conditioning hindi lang yung pinapalamig ng aircon, kundi consider din yung humidity, air movement, air cleanliness, quality of air, sound level, noise control yan, pwedeng maingay so hindi ka rin komportable. Pressure differential, ito yung sa ventilation, direction ng air mo. Tayong positive pressure and negative pressure. The term SBAC is an abbreviation of HVAC and R is an abbreviation of heating, ventilating, air conditioning, and refrigerating. So, andito sa picture yung mga function. So, how does an air conditioning system works? So, ito yung unit mo. Centralized units, then supply dito, and return. So, ito, ang return nito, dito rin. Ang importante dito is yung supply mo distributed. So, ito tawag dito is split kasi merong refrigerant piping, ito yung outdoor, ito yung indoor mo. So, air handler or FCU, fan, coil, unit fan, or blower, and coil. Ito yung unit niya. Isang group lang. So, yan ang tamang split type. Okay. So, unahin natin yung comfort and process air conditioning. Same lang siya. So, sa comfort, ito yung office mo. So, kailangan mo ng aircon. Okay. So, ito yung blowing ng centralized. Tapos, supply ka ng hangin dito. Then, return doon sa system. Later na yung mga ducting. Introduction pa lang tayo. So, air conditioning systems. Air conditioning system is composed of components and equipment arranged in sequence to condition the air, like this one. Yan, in sequence yan, mga equipment yan. Isang module. To transport it to the conditioned space and to control the indoor environmental parameters of a specific space within the required limits. Most air conditioning systems perform the following function. A. Provide the cooling and heating energy required. Diba? Kasi kapag palamigin mo yung room, so kailangan mo ng cooling energy. Kung papainitin mo yung room, kailangan mo ng heating energy. Letter B. Condition the supply air, that is heat and cool, humidify or dehumidify, clean and purify, and attenuate any objectionable noise produced by the HVAC and R equipment. Attenuate means silence. Kung sa mga generator, meron tayong silencer. So dito, tawag naman dito is attenuator. C. Distribute the conditioned air, obtaining sufficient outer air to the conditioned space. So later, sa ibang topic natin, yung discussion ng sufficient outer air. Natawag na yung breathing air para makahinga pa rin ng tao. Letter D, control and maintain the indoor environmental parameters. Ayan, temperature, humidity, cleanliness, yung mga parts per million, air movement, sound level, and pressure differential between the conditioned space and surrounding within predetermined limits. Ibig sabihin, yung design value. So parameters such as the size and the occupancy of the conditioned space, the indoor environmental parameters to be controlled, the quality and effectiveness on control, and the cost involved determine the various type and arrangement of component used to provide appropriate characteristics. Arrangement. So, hindi lang basta-basta i-drawing mo air current, yung pala ang laki. Magastos. Kaya nga, nag-design ka. Air conditioning system can be classified according to their application. So, yun nga, comfort air conditioning system, tao, and process air conditioning system, and industrial na to. So, mga manufacturing plant ng pharmaceutical, number one yan, clean room. So, for the comfort air conditioning, this provide occupants with a comfortable and healthy indoor environment. Kaya may mga filter yung mga aircon natin in which to carry out their activities. The various sector of the economy using comfort air conditioning system are as follows. Letter A, the commercial sectors like office buildings, supermarkets, department stores, shopping centers, restaurants, and others. The institutional sectors, including schools, colleges, universities, libraries, museums, indoor stations, cinemas, theaters, concert halls, and recreation center. C. The residential and lodging sector consists of hotels, motels, apartment houses, and private homes. Condo. Letter D. The healthcare sector encompasses hospital, nursing homes, and convalescent care facilities. Special air filters are generally used in hospitals to remove bacteria and particulates of submicrometer sizes from areas such as operating rooms, nurseries, and intensive care units. Okay, discuss natin to as yung mga HEPA filters, high efficiency filters. The relative humidity and general clinical area is often maintained at a minimum of 30% in winter. Summer is 40, 45. So E, the transportation sector includes aircraft, automobiles, railroad cars, buses, cruising ships. So passengers increasingly demand ease and environmental comfort, especially for long distance travel. Modern airplanes flying at high altitude may require a pressure differential of about 5 psi between the cabin and the outside atmosphere. Dapat pressurized yung aeroplano mo. Tapos iba pressure diba? Sa aeroplano. Sa outdoor. Now, for the process air conditioning, this provide needed environmental control for manufacturing, product storage, or other research and development processes. The following areas are examples of process air conditioning system. A. In textile mills, natural fibers and manufactured fibers are hygroscopic. Sabihin, nag-absorb ng moisture. Proper control of humidity increases the strength of the yarn and fabric during processes. For many textile manufacturing processes, too high a value for the space relative humidity can cause problem and spinning process. On the other hand, a lower relative humidity may induce static electricity that is harmful for the production process. Kahit sa tao, mababa yung humidity, bibiyak-biyak yung balat mo. Then, so B, many electronics product requires clean rooms for manufacturing such things as integrated circuits, since their quality is adversely affected by airborne particles. Relative humidity control is also needed to prevent corrosion and condensation and to eliminate static electricity. Temperature control maintains materials and instruments at stable conditions and is also required for workers who wear dust-free garments. Letter C. Precision manufacturers always need precise temperature control during production of precision instrument, tools, and letter D. Pharmaceutical products require temperature, humidity, and air cleanliness control. High efficiency filters, air filters must be installed for most of the areas in pharmaceutical factories to prevent contamination. Mga gamot yan, diba? So letter E, modern refrigerated warehouses not only store commodities in coolers at temperatures of 27 to 32 Fahrenheit or negative 2.8 to 0 C, and frozen foods at negative 10 to negative 20 Fahrenheit, but also provides relative humidity control for perishable foods between 90 and 100%. Refrigerated storage is used to prevent deterioration. Letter F. Temperature control can be performed by refrigeration system only, but simultaneous control of both temperature and relative humidity in the space can only be performed by process air conditioning system. Control mo na kasi yung dalawa, temperature and humidity. Next, classification of air conditioning system according to construction and operating characteristics. So, air conditioning system can also be classified according to their construction and operating characteristic. Like, itong una natin, individual room air conditioning system. Next is evaporative cooling air conditioning system, and desiccant-based air conditioning system, and thermal storage air conditioning system, clean room air conditioning system, space conditioning air conditioning system, unitary package air conditioning system. Ayan, tatlo. Oh, tama. Central hydronic air conditioning system. Unahin natin itong ano. Individual room air conditioning system. So ito yung sa bahay nyo. Individual room or simple individual air conditioning system employs a self-contained room air conditioning, a package terminal, a separate indoor-outdoor split unit, or a heat pump. A heat pump extracts heat from a heat source and rejects heat to air or water at a higher temperature for heating. So sa air refrigeration niya, alam na ibig sabihin ng heat pump. Unlike other systems, these systems normally use a totally independent unit or units in its room. So tulad ng mga room air conditioner or window type air conditioner. So yan. Ito naman yung split type. Ito yung indoor, ito yung outdoor. Next, evaporative cooling air conditioning system. So marami nakita nyo ito sa Legazpi, di ba? Marami binibenta. Evaporative cooling air conditioning system use the cooling effect of the evaporation of liquid water to cool an air stream directly or indirectly. Tubig lang yan. So, yung iba, nalagyan ng yelo. Kami lagay sa pinag yelo para mas malamig. Okay? It could be a factory assembled package unit or field-built system. When an evaporative cooler provides only a portion of the cooling effect, then it becomes a component of a central hydronic or package unit system. An evaporative cooling system consists of an intake chamber, filters, supply fan, direct contact or indirect heat exchanger, exhaust fan, water sprays, circulating water pump, and water sump. Sino yung tubig mo? Desiccant-based air conditioning system. A desiccant-based air conditioning system is a system in which latent cooling is performed by desiccant dehumidification and sensible cooling by evaporative cooling or refrigeration. So ito yung heat wheel. Ito yung nagpa-dehumidify na hangin. Thus, a considerable part of expensive vapor compression refrigeration is replaced by inexpensive evaporative cooling. A desiccant-based air conditioning system is usually a hybrid of dehumidification, evaporative cooling, refrigeration, and generation of desiccant. So ito is a part lang. Next, thermal storage air conditioning system. So, common na rin ito ngayon. Energy savings. So, ito yung exchanger mo, ito yung ice thermal storage or meron kang buffer tank, chilled water storage na natawag sa iba. So, pag peak, yun ang gagamitin mo. Kasabay yun. So, sa mga mall natin, meron dyan. So, and thermal storage air conditioning system or simply thermal storage system. The electricity-driven refrigerators and compressors are operated during off-peak hours. Stored chilled water or stored ice in tank is used to provide cooling in building during peak hours when high electric demand charges and electric energy rates are in effect. So, kakatipid nila. Hindi siya in full. A thermal storage system reduces high electric demand for HVAC and R and partially or fully shifts the high electric energy rate from peak hours to off-peak hours. A thermal storage air conditioning system is always a central air conditioning system using chilled water as the cooling medium. In addition to the air, water, and refrigeration control, there are chiller water tank or ice storage tank, storage circulating pump, and control. So tawag niya dyan sa tanke is buffer tank. BUFFER. Next, for the clean room air conditioning system. This is the clean room, and then we have filter. So niya with filter there. So clean room or clean space air conditioning system serve spaces where there is a need for critical control of particulates, temperature, relative humidity, ventilation, noise, vibration, and space pressurization. In a clean space air conditioning system, the quality of indoor environmental control directly affects the quality of the product produced in the clean space. A clean space air conditioning system consists of a recirculating air unit and a makeup air unit. Both include dampers, pre-filters, coils, fan, high-efficiency particulate air filters or HEPA, ductworks, piping works, pumps, refrigeration systems, and related controls except for a humidifier and the makeup unit. Now, space conditioning or air conditioning system. So, ito na yung may mga energy saving siya. Medyo complex na to. Space conditioning air conditioning system are also called space air conditioning systems. They have cooling, dehumidification, heating, and filtration performed predominantly by fan coils, water source heat pump, or other devices within or above the conditioned space or very near it. A fan coil consists of a small fan and a coil. A water source heat pump usually consists of a fan, a pin coil to decondition air, and a water coil to reject heat to a water loop during cooling, or to extract heat from the same water loop during heating. So single or multiple fan coils are always used to serve a single conditioned room. Usually, a small console water source heat pump is used for its control zone in the perimeter zone of the building. In a large water source heat pump may serve similar rooms with ducts in the core of the building. So option niya. Okay, pwedeng individual, pwedeng centralized. So, yeah. Unitary package air conditioning system. Unitary package air conditioning system can be called in brief package air conditioning system or package system. The system employs either a single self-contained package unit or two split units. A single package unit contains fans, filters, DX coil, compressor, condensers, and other accessories. So this one, for example, supply, return, dito rin yung outer condensing. Sa labas mo lang. Okay? Tawag yan is unitary. In the split system, the indoor air handling comprises controls and the air system containing mainly fans, filters, and the coil. And the outer condensing unit is the refrigeration system composed of compressor and condenser. Rooftop package system are most widely used. So ito. Rooftop package naman, ito sa kato, isang loob na lang yan, isang box. Middle East, marami yan. Na rooftop ginagamit nila. Sa atin, ayaw mag-ducting. Then central hydronic air conditioning system. So central hydronic air conditioning system are also called central air conditioning system. In a central hydronic air conditioning system, air is cooled or heated by coils filled with chilled water or hot water distributed from a central cooling or heating plant. It is mostly applied to large area building with many zero zones of conditioned space or to separate buildings. So ito yung pang hot water to, boiler. A central hydronic air conditioning system consists of an air system, a water system, a central heating cooling plant, and a control system. So ito naman yung chiller na yung chiller mo, so option, pag cooling, so pupunta to sa air handler, piping niya. Pag heating, so ito naman. Okay, so sa unit na to, yung piping mo papasok. Itong cooling tower dito sa chiller to. Okay. Tapos, cooling tower kasi sa taas nalagay. Ito na yan. Air system. So, air system, ano tayo sa ducting? Ito kasi yung hydraulic to. Pagdating dito sa diffusers, ano na yung air system. An air system is called the air handling system. The function of an air system is to condition, to transport, and to distribute the condition, circulating outdoor air and the outdoor and exhaust air, and to control the indoor environmental according to requirements. The major components of an air system are the air handling units, supply and return ductworks, fan-powered boxes, if meron, space diffusion devices, and exhaust system. Space diffusion devices, siyempre yung supply air diffuser. Ito yung air handling unit mo or fan coil unit. Ito na sa duct, yan is yung supply air duct mo. Dito, nakasiling din ang tawag doon, walang ducting sa ceiling sa dumadaan. Pero kung may mga halang yan, magdadacting ka rin. So, water system. So, the water system includes chilled and hot water system, chilled and hot water pump, condenser water, and condenser water pump. The purpose of the water system is to transport chilled water and hot water from the central pump to the air handling units. 2. To transport the condenser water from the cooling tower, well water, or to other sources to the condenser inside the plant. Kaya kanina. Ito yung mga diagram na natataan niyo. So, sa hot water system or chilled water system, laging meron expansion tank. Sa cooling tower, no need. Kasi meron siyang sump dito, open air naman yan. So, ulit dyan. Central plant, ito ang laman ng central plant. Andun lahat. The refrigeration system in a central plant is usually in the form of chiller package. So, air-cooled chiller, ito naman yung water cooled. Chiller packages cool the chilled water and act as a cold source in the central hydronic system. The boiler plant, so this is para boiler sa heating. Okay. The boiler plant consisting of boiler and accessories is the heat source of the heating system. Ito yung air-cooled chiller. Either hot water is heated or steam is generated in the boiler. Dalawa, hot water boiler and steam boiler. Baba lang ang pressure niya. Isa tulad dun sa mga industrial. Control system. Modern air conditioning system for the air, and water system, and for the central plant consists of electronic sensors, microprocessor-operated and control modules that can analyze and perform calculations from both digital and analog input signals in the form of continuous variable. Control systems using digital signals compatible with the microprocessors are called the direct digital control or DDC system. Outputs from the control modules often actuate damper, valves, and relays by means of pneumatic actuators in large building and by means of electric actuators for small building. Yan, pakaiba nyo na pneumatic, large building, electric actuators. Sa controls niya, instrumentation controls, basic lang pala doon. So ito, pag nag-design kayo ng sa BMS designer, papasok ka itong mga control si DDS, DDC system. BMS, DDC, yung control niya. Iba naman yung power that is MCC. So ito, analog input, analog output. So, ang input thermostat is an input kasi says may temperature, TS. Ang output niya is ito, mag-open close. Diba? Analog type to. Digital naman is ito, the pressure switch. Yan, simple yan. Pressure switch na. Ang output niya is yung motor. Wala dito. So, ganun din input. Input ang output mo is ito. Okay? So, this is the end of this topic.